I had all this music written and just a backlog of tunes that I had never done anything with. And I had always sort of fantasized about putting something together to play those tunes. And one of my dearest friends passed away a few years ago, a guy named John Bessen. And so, in part, I originally wanted to do this as a tribute to him. That was sort of what sparked it for me. John Bessen was one of my very best friends. He was a neighbor of mine. When I first moved to Austin, we became very close. Almost like family. He was a huge musical mentor to me, and just a really incredibly sweet human being. And when he passed away, I wanted to find some way to honor him. He had been such a great mentor to me that I wanted to write music for him. I hope that he would have really enjoyed this stuff. John was a great human being, and I miss him very, very, very much. I had played with Steven over the years in Shane Bartel's band, and I had played with Tom very briefly with Jennifer Jackson.
No, that was after we played some extremely weird dance prop together.
That's how we met. We played, we did a dance performance with this dance troupe in town, and I thought, God, that guy's great. I really want to play music with him. We kept running into one another.
And we finally made friends in line for Bessen.
Yeah.
We didn't make friends, we made friends already, but we were like, all right, we should hang out.
Right.
And I didn't even know John was a guitar player. Like, he always played pedal steel in Shane's band. So when he called me up, he's like, I got all these songs I want to play. And I've been like trying to make it for 10 years in the music business. And John says, I got all these crazy tunes. You can play whatever the fuck you want to play. I trust you, just go. And I'm like, pedal steel trio? He's like, no, guitar trio. And I'm like,
early to mid 80s post-punk and new wave. That was what really got me interested in playing. A lot of guitarists cite people like Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix. Those guys are all classic, no doubt. But for me, it was John Ashton from Psychedelic Furs, and Will Sargent from Echo and the Bunnymen, Johnny Marr, Marty Wilson Piper from The Church was a huge influence.
I was going to say Marty Stewart.
Yeah. It's really difficult to imagine what this group would be like if it were anyone else playing it. Tom and Steven both have been profound contributors to this stuff. I'm constantly shocked at what they bring to the table and the amount of energy and insight and talent that these two bring with them. It's absolutely profound, and it's a true blessing to play with them. Both of these guys, musically, I completely trust them. I mean, there's nothing terribly precise about what we do anyway, but I never think twice about what they're going to bring to the table. It's always golden.
I think it's one of the strengths of the band is that Tom bringing the improvisational jazz element to it, and I'm much more structured and groove oriented, and John is more like strange, tight space-time continuum. It kind of engulfs the band, and so there's like these three like elements that are all kind of pushing and pulling at each other, but yet it's all in harmony. You know, we don't play that often. We don't rehearse that much. And so when we got in the studio, it's kind of like we were fleshing out some of the tunes. Some of the tunes already fleshed themselves out, but sometimes we just had to kind of flesh them out there.
It's true.
And I think that it's magical sometimes, you know, like just the things coming together in the moment, and everything just kind of synergizes and it works out. And so I think that's maybe what you're talking about with coming out better than we thought it would, is just the fact that some of the songs hadn't really shown themselves their true face yet.
We had the Shapeshifter horns, which was Brad Hauser, Paul Klemperer, and Darcy Izard came in, and my God, that was so much fun.
John Marty Stewart mullet right now.
Well, I did grow up in Alabama. There was a time, I think around the time I started playing guitar, I had a rat tail.
Yeah, I've seen those pictures.
Yeah. And here we are today. Yeah.